Calling all junior leaders. If you are just a couple years out of college and you've just had your first real, job, or you've just been on joined a new project and you have a new set of responsibilities and you're excited and enthusiastic, and I know you want to get promoted in a couple years, and that's all good. I do want to share something that you may not be aware of, and this is really coming from someone who started their career in the 90s. So I graduated college in the mid-90s, and I hit the ground running as a computer programmer back then. The way we communicated back then is very different from how you communicate. So what we've noticed, and this is something that I hear from a lot of recruiters, internal talent and development leaders, learning and development leaders, what we hear is that, as a younger professional, it seems that, your generation prefers to e-communicate. And I'm talking about the preference being mainly on email or maybe chat. And there seems to be an avoidance of having face-to-face or personal, conversations, meaning picking up the phone, or if you're in a remote or hybrid workplace, that means turning on your camera, having a Teams meeting or, a Zoom meeting, and having a face-to-face in that sense. Or if you're actually all in office, and having a face-to-face in person. So, you really can't take the place of those people skills. We all love to e-communicate. We all love the texting and the emails because it helps us, do our jobs faster, and the world goes around, right, through the internet. But you really cannot replace the high value of when there's a problem, for example, and you need to push things along, or even if you have a question, right? It's okay to send an email and ask a question here and there, but if you really feel like you need the support, don't be afraid to pick up the phone. Don't be afraid to have those face-to-face with your manager or someone on your team. Really lean into the human in person as much as you can in person. If you're hybrid or remote, we'll do it, you could do it on a Teams meeting. Or FaceTime with phone, but there is something lost if you're going to stick to texting and emailing, right? You can tell by someone's tone, right? The slight inflection of their tone, if they're confused, if they have a question, if, there's an emphasis on something. These are things that they're just priceless. And so, as I said, we hear it a lot from the older folks like myself. I'm aging myself. We want you to be successful. We want you to get promoted. We want you to advance in corporate America, and we want you to do well. But in order to get there, don't slide under the rug the real people skills and opportunities, right? The opportunities for you to be seen and heard in a very literal sense. I hope this, is a message that resonates with you, and if it doesn't, then it might just be, a pattern interrupt and something for you to think about. I'm a big fan of pattern interrupts. They snap us out of our normal way of doing things, and and there is, of course, a very different way, and lots of differences between your generation and my generation, and even the generation above me, right? So I hope this was helpful. I'm Marissa Santoro with In Our Shoes, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.